I'm Damien Lesca. I am in charge of the multicultural program we have here in our high school. As well, I'm the French teacher. So I'm teaching in this multicultural program. So in the high school I'm working in is Tec de Monterrey, and I'm in Ciudad Obregón. It's a campus from Tec de Monterrey in Sonora, in the north of Mexico. The multicultural system we have, it's aiming at basically transmitting the normal content for high school, but with a multicultural perspective. So we focus on different competencies, and we have to be sure that at the end of the 3 years of this high school, students, they had specifically worked on multicultural competencies. The IES is a very good complement or a very good companion to this multicultural program, because when the students they enter the program on first semester, we have this IES study to measure or to visualize the different dimension of their multicultural profile. We have their portrait, their multicultural image. And when they are leaving, when they're graduating on the 6th semester, they have another time this IES study, and we can measure the evolution. So we can measure if we really worked on those competencies. Or each student can see or can visualize what the shape of his dimension, of his multicultural dimensions. But as teacher, we can visualize the whole group. So the group report for us is a really important tool to design our activities. In the high school, we have to design those projects, but every semester, we don't do the same project over and over. We really design a new project, and we use this group study to focus on certain point, certain dimension. We had a group where the opening to the world was really low, the competency. So with the other teacher, we designed some specific activities trying to move this group toward this competency. So at the beginning, when they say we are going to use this tool, they're not reluctant, but maybe a bit questioning about what is this tool. But then when we work, we have 3 sessions. The first session is to explain, the second session is to do the study, and then the third session, together we analyze the result and we start thinking to the plan they will develop to improve. So in the third session, this is where they realize that this is not a label on them. This is not saying you're good in this or you're bad in this. That is just a picture of a moment, and that they can work on that they can improve in certain dimension, and so that they like it because it's dynamic. They realize that every one of us, we have different ability to talk to different people, to accept different culture, to react to certain situation. And so they realize that they can work on this specific area. And for us teacher, it's really important because it gave much more perspective to the project we are doing with them, because they realize we are doing this with a purpose, and they can really visualize this purpose. Like, for example, we have a game we use in our school. This is a game with the international news, because we noticed that for most of the group, they're really lacking of this interest on global issues and on what's going on in the world outside of their small bubbles. And so we have this project, and we could really measure with the IES if this specific activity was helping this interest, this curiosity to the global issue. And so for us, it really helped to see the improvement and as well to design this activity on global issues.